Welcome back to the Strato Automation Technical channel. In this video, I'm going to be giving you an overview of our BP848 controller. This controller has the same form factor as our BP848 DIO firmware controller, as well as our B848 controller. The main difference being the B848 does not have the handoff auto switches or the expansion port where you slot in our MEXP expansion IO, which is only available on the BP848, which I have in front of me. Starting off down here on the bottom left, we have our power and communication terminal. So on the left here, we have our 24 volts and COM and ground. So this is where you'll power from your 24 volts AC or DC. Then you have your MSTP network here on 1 plus minus, as well as your 2 plus minus for T-zone communication network. Up here is where you'd insert your micro USB to USB cable. So that's how you'd connect it to your computer and talk to the controller over SLC. Moving on here to our analog inputs here, we have 8 analog inputs along the bottom. And in this jumper selector, you can select a temperature input, current or voltage. Here's our analog outputs over here on the right, with the jumper to select voltage or current on the analog outputs for 3 and 4. 1 and 2 are stuck to voltage only. Moving up to the top here, we have a port or terminal for 24 volts DC, maximum 100 milliamps. So you can use this to power, any small equipment like a transducer or something, as long as it doesn't go above that 100 milliamps. You won't damage the controller. Then finally, we have our binary outputs here that can be overridden, like I said earlier, with these HOA switches, or you can set them to off. And so you have 8 relays there. And then in the middle of the controller here, you have your address and function. So address is going to set the address of the controller using these first 7. So there's 7 switches here, and then the 8th one is going to be for a DLM reset. And the function ones here on the right side are for your baud rate. So that's how you would set, I believe it's just the first 3 for that to set your baud rate. But other than that, that's kind of it for this controller on this overview. Fairly simple. We'll have other videos covering how to set it up, how to insert and handle your expansion modules here, your MEXPs. But for this video, that's going to be it. Thank you for watching and have a great day.